Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer and we are back playing 7 days today. And in our last episode, we had a combined start a farm, run from the hub city episode. So that was pretty exciting. And in this episode, we are going to try to get ready for the day 14 horde. So we are going to start with some basic preparations. Let's see here. I had enough iron to make 28 iron bars. So we need to get this bottom part sorted out fast. We got some time before daybreak to do that. So we can use, let's see here, 7 iron bars. So we are going to call this, we're going to call this get out of my way. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a month of Sundays, I think, to get through all of these. But we'll get through them in the cool of the morning. And the big giant pickaxe is not helping get through anything any faster. So the idea is we're going to put wood log spikes around the base of this place, and we are going to put some iron bars on each of the sides so that we can shoot out. And we should be placing some of those because as we deal away the structural integrity of this place. So we will get this done. Now you will notice that I am in alpha 12.1, and that is because alpha 12.2 is broke as, so we are not using it right now. So hopefully there will be an alpha 12.3 in the very near future, but in the meantime, I got things to do. You expect content from me, your humble narrator, so I cannot make you wait. That's not how it works. So we are going to get this base ready for the day 7 horde that is coming on day 14. Right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, now we will take and we will give. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. That's one. Okay, and Hole, I fill you up. And let's do 4 here. So like this. Oh, okay, you know what, Block? You just need to leave the bar. Come on. You can do it. Okay. I'm feeling one more. So we'll do 4 starting here, 4 this away. Okay. Very nice. I tell you what, I am going to cut some holes in the wall, and when I have finished, I will be right back. And we're back. And that took a little bit longer than I was hoping it would, but I think the results came out pretty nice. We've got areas to shoot out with a gun. Well, we have a rifle and a shotgun at the moment, and not a lot of ammunition for each one, but it will give us someplace to start. Unfortunately, bows and crossbows will not shoot through iron bars, so once we get to that point in the defense of the Alamo, we will be having to come up with other options. But until then, we will have something to do down there. To finish our base building, we are going to need some more wood. I think we are woefully underlogged at the moment. So let's see, do I have room in inventory? Yes, I have room. I have things, and let's see. Forest is probably, if I go down in a thisserly direction. Right, we'll go down this way. Try to get as much wood as possible, so to speak. And we're going to spawn in a bunch of nonsense, obviously. Speaking of spawning in a bunch of nonsense, what weapons do I have with me? I have the bow, I have the crossbow, I have you. Okay, so we have a bow with iron-tipped arrows. We'll be fine. So you all just stay over there, and I'm going to go this way. I see a bunch of big trees out here that we can use for our cause. I want like another stack. I think that would feel like a good amount. I kind of felt like this area was more treed, if that's a word. Less snowy, for sure. More nursey. More missy. There you go. Okay, so let's just start cutting down trees and not wondering at the topography so much. No. We got the Gidget. We got Gidgets to the left, and Gidgets also to the other left. So, anyone? Anyone else got something to say? Nope. Okay. Hello, Cole. I will be getting you soon. But right now, we must focus. Okay, so 64, 64, and 25. So if I can fill that stack up in a little bit more, I will be happy as a clam. Which I'm not sure how happy that is, but I'm hoping it's a lot. Because that's the star I've hitched myself to. Alright. And you, Buck, stop looking like a bear, please. And other Buck, same. So how are we doing? Oh, slowly it climbs. Slowly it climbs. 1447. And we could be getting a dog horde, which I am woefully unprepared for, except in the running category. Speaking of the running category, let's make that a real possibility. So we have coffee and beer on the bar in case we need to beat a hasty retreat down the street. Getting there. Are you... And then she turns inward. That's cool. That's cool. We're all professionals here. Did I kill a zombie? Nah. Nah. I didn't kill no zombie. Although I did notice, speaking of killing zombies, looking at the Hub City map, which we might pull up here just for a second, I didn't get the whole Hub City, so we got another Hub City run in us. See, look at that. Plus, there are multiple Hub Cities, so we will have to do a Hub City run where I record the audio and we don't have to, oh man, and we don't have to mess with the like speedy camming in the corner and all that stuff. A flat out, legitimate, old school run through the Hub City like a crazy person. Although the running away from the Hub City was very crazy person-like. And I'm glad that those of you who enjoyed it did so. Oh, those are pine seeds. Nuh-uh. We don't know. Pine is no bueno. Okay, we're at 63. That's cool. Okay, and you need to go. And then you are sticks. Hello, thing that isn't a bear. All right. So there was a big issue that came up with Alpha 12.2, which was kind of interesting. It had to do with crafting timers. Now, YouTubers, well, some YouTubers, I'm not going to label everybody. Some YouTubers, such as myself, do not use loot timers. In part because folks who watch Let's Play videos on YouTube are really interested in progress. Now some people watch YouTube videos because they want to have the full game experience and they want to just, you know, warts and all. So if it takes you an episode to do just a little bit of progress because that's how the game works, then they are cool with that. But there are others who, you know, they want to see stuff happening from episode to episode. So we, as content providers, here's some fourth wall stuff for you. So we, as content providers, try to orchestrate our content such that it's sort of complete and episodic. So that, you know, you watch an episode and, oh yeah, that was the episode where he went to the Hub City. Or that was the episode where he completed the base, blah, blah, blah. You know, he did the wood spike log stuff, right? And so there is some... Are you a horde or are you just some ladies walking through the flowers? I think they're a horde. A very easily distracted horde. That reminds me, speaking of easily distracted, I need also some small stones so I can make a forge. And some clay. So I'll get rid of you for now. And I will get rid of you for now. Or I could drink you and then get rid of you. Okay, so let's get some stone real quick. And let's get some clay real quick. And let's get back. How much wood did I get? Oh, that's cool. That will hopefully work. I have to be real careful with the construction of the wood log spikes because you cannot turn them back into planks anymore. So that will be a problem if I overcraft, which I am known to do. Just saying. All right, so if we dig up some clay real quick, is there some just close by I can grab? Oh, we get the stuff right behind the house. Very nice. So at any rate, like I was saying, so there's this big debate, and Mad Mole apparently does not like it when people turn off the loot timers because it takes away from the survival aspect of the game. And I can dig that, you know, because he's got his theory of how the game is played. And, you know, we all kind of do, if you think about it. We all have this idea of what's happening to us while we're pushing these buttons and the ones and zeros are flying around. We all have an idea of the experience that we're trying to have. Mine is, I mean, I dig the survival stuff, but coming from the old school Minecraft building community, I want to build things, you know? I don't mind it being hard, but some people who watch kind of do, you know? So I kind of try to balance. Yeah, I know you tired, and I didn't drink any coffee or anything, but you know what? We're just chopping grass, and you can just hem and haw while we do it. So it's kind of interesting, but what happens is, you know, Mad Mole sometimes he gets real irritable when patches don't go well, and so if there's a lot of displeasure among the internet people on the forums, then he will kind of lash out and he'll say stuff like, well, you know, if you want, we'll keep the loot timers off for the casual gamer who doesn't understand the alpha process, and, you know, the casual gamer this and the casual gamer that. And I'm like, I mean, I am not dressed really nice while I'm doing this, but I don't know that I would call myself a casual gamer. You know, but it's phrased in such a way that, you know, it's insulting, you know, that somehow those of us who do things like turn off the crafting timer because they want to get progress going, that they are somehow less than. Just interesting, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if that's the experience, if that's the 7 Days to Die experience, it's, you know, it's like crafting stuff and it takes a really long time and everything's behind a skill book. Like they are putting the crossbow now behind its own separate skill book, which doesn't make any sense to me because the crossbow is already behind the forge and leather book. So, you know, why they're putting it behind another book passes understanding. All right, so we're going to get these done, and then I'm going to, yeah, I know, we're winded. We are not very aerobic. All right, so let's see here. So let's start with a stack. So Pat, you know what? I want to know. I actually want to know what you think about all this. Do I have the nail gun with me? Cool. I really want to know what you think. And I'll tell you, like, if there is a groundswell, if I've completely misunderstood how you feel about it, and you're all like, you know what? I didn't want to say anything, but I think you should have the crafting timers. Then I'll be like, you know what? We're having this experience together. I'll do that. I don't mind it. Stuff's going to take longer, no lie. But I mean, if you think that is a vital part of the experience, then we can do that. It's okay with me. You know, we've known each other for a long time, Pat. We can manage this stuff. But here's the other thing. You may also think, you know, I don't want to watch a 20-minute episode of you turning things into other things. And because I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to grinding work, which is why Ark has been so very hard for me to do as a Let's Play series, because that just requires a ton of grindage that that was convenient, was it not? It requires a ton of grindage that I simply cannot afford. So that becomes the other issue. It's either, you know, I'm doing, say, grindy stuff in an episode. So we'll do a 25, 30-minute episode where we're just like crafting stuff and cutting down trees and things like that. And if you dig that, we can do that too. We can hang out. I can try to be funny while I'm cutting down trees and making tree cutting jokes. I don't know how many tree cutting jokes there are. I would want to hope that there were many. So, you know, I mean, it's very flexible. I mean, if you like the way things are right now, then we'll keep it like this. But there, I mean, if you read the comments, it's visceral. It's real heated. And people, you know, have their way of doing things, you know. It's Sony, it's Sony Xbox. It's, you know, VCR beta. Well, not really that bloody, but, you know, could be that bloody. Okay, I am hitting shift and left and right click to split the stacks like a boss. And I don't know why I have the axe up there. So let me know what your thoughts are, just in general, about, like, is this whole debate super crazy? Is it a worthwhile discussion to have? Is it, I mean, are you enjoying what you're seeing, what I'm producing? Because if you're not, then, you know, we need to look at doing something in a different way. And that's cool. But if you are enjoying it, then we'll just keep doing it the way we're doing it. And then all those people that are mean to me on Reddit and in the forums because I have loot timers off or crafting timers off, well, they can just stop. I was going to say something significantly more harsh. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if Mad Mole decides, you know what, we're taking this option out of the game, and you've got to take 30 seconds to make sticks or whatever, I'm still going to play, you know? It's still one of the best games that have been made in the past several years, bar none. And there's so much potential for what is to come that you kind of are at a place where you're willing to overlook a lot of the other nonsense. Is it 4 or 8? I knew it was like a multiple of 4 because of the corners. I think it's 8. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna play, and we're still gonna hang out every day and kill zombies, except for the days that we don't, you know, because that's a thing too sometimes. Okay, don't let me forget to get clay before we go in the house, because I will forget. Okay, so we got to scrap some of this, and I am scrapping the rebar frame because we do not have the cement or concrete book or whatever it is. So there's no scenario where we are going to be making reinforced concrete in the next like day. So I need the scrap iron more than I need that. Okay. Okay, so let's get these done. Now, what I'm going to want to do after this is I'm going to wrap these in blocks, because I want the zombies to climb up over a block that won't hurt them and then get into the spikes. Because if they go directly at... I thought I had... I do. Okay. If they go directly at the spikes, then they will get hurt, and that will trigger their attack mechanism. So I don't want them attacking these from the side. I want them standing on them and experiencing them in all their glory. Now, obviously, gore blocks are going to form on these, so their effect will be lessened to some extent. But we will at least have done something to some of them. So we're going to place those. But yeah, let me know what you think about all this. I mean, even let me know what you think of the fact that I, tried 12.2 and said this is not ready for prime time and backed it to 12.1. You know, I'm curious to hear what you have to say about all this stuff because I do try to, I mean, in a way, I'm here to like entertain you. But in another way, I want to be a voice for you when we are making wood frames together. And if you want, to kind of advocate for disappearing wood frames. Where did they? Oh, they're there. You know, and if that's how you feel, and that's going to be how we do things, then that's how I'm going to talk about it. Oh, look, I blew kisses to someone. Then that's how, you know what I mean? We're in this together. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me know what you think about all that in the comments. You could think it's all crazy, and that's fine. It could very well be. I am trying to survive the apocalypse. I've gotten a bit delirious. All right, so we've got all this. It is 2100 hours. We have a nice set of spikes going all around to joint. This thing is locked up solid and tight. And we know we want none of that. So, you know what? Actually, we're going to do this. Oh, you're just done. You are just done. You are no longer a door. You're dead to me as a door. And that's not a door. Okay. Because zombies are attracted to doors, just for what it's worth. Alright, so we've got all this. We've got a bunch of these things. I hesitate to put them out simply because they're going to be such a hassle to pick back up. So if we just like start here and just spam them. And then, because you know I'm going to get myself, right? I mean, that's clearly, obviously what's going to happen. See what I tell you? It's a stupid grass. See, look at that. How is that what I want to have happen? It is not. That is going into my face. But we'll stick them out here because we've got them. And do that again. So I am going to finish this up, and we are out of time for this episode. So we have a fairly solid start at a base defense. So, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. So many things out here want me to bleed. And most of it is me. Oh well. Thanks for watching. And have a great day. Yep. Had to end with that.